Sunday porch tickets. These are single-day access to the porch at 17, and you get two of them for Sunday, August 30th and of course that's the day that the winners are crowned. 17th will quite often have something to do with that, so you'll be in prime position for that event. And the porch features views of the par 3 number 17 as well as all around the whole area. You can see everything from up there, and they have a comfortable interior, and they've upgraded the food and beverage purchase in there. And kids 17 and under get free access to the venue with a ticketed adult. So you get those 2 tickets, you can take your kids too.
Yeah.
All right, and it's a dozen tailor-made distance plus golf balls come with the package. The 2 Sunday porch tickets as well. Price $150 plus tax. Valued around $175. Limited quantities available. You should purchase them today and cross Father's Day off your to-do list. You can do that right online at thelichallenge.com. Now, speaking of great Father's Day gifts, we're going to be giving you a chance to win here with Steph's Fox Flashback in a moment. And we have 4 tickets to Michigan's Hot Rod and Bike Fest this Sunday at the Eastern Michigan Fairgrounds in Imlay City. That might be a good Father's Day gift. We also have those freaking unbelievable burger gift certificates. Tickets for both the ladies and the men on next Friday, a week from this Friday, and next Saturday, the 27th as well. These are 4 packs of tickets, family packs to Atwood Stadium, Front City AFC on Friday. That's the ladies, and then Front City Bucks on Saturday, the guys. We also have tickets to see at Comerica Park, Detroit Tigers taking on the Yankees Monday or Wednesday of next week, 6:40 p.m. games. They're up for grabs. So all of that when we play Steph's Fox Flashback coming up here in a minute.
Did you mention freaking unbelievable burgers?
I did.
Okay.
And we've got and by the way, speaking of that freaking unbelievable burgers, you only have a couple of days left, well, about a week, a little over a week, to take advantage of something special going on over there. You can, because you're a Fox listener, just go in and mention the Fox. And you can even tell your friends who aren't Fox listeners to do this with them. And you get a single freaking burger for only $4.99. And this is the burger. It's their signature burger. It's got fresh Angus beef, American cheese, freaking sauce, lettuce, pickles, tomato, and red onion all on a toasted brioche bun for just $4.99. Is it brioche or brioche?
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, I guess it probably doesn't matter. That's every day in June, and there's no limits. You get a whole bunch of them. $4.99 for that if you just say that you listen to the Fox.
But that freaking sauce should be illegal. It tastes so good.
Is that good? Huh?
Yeah, it is that good.
Alrighty then, it's 7:35. The Foxhole Morning Show.
It's the sauce. How good can it be? All right, Andrea's back as is Linda, as is Eric, as is Rapsuka. Welcome to all you guys to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. And your drink order typically, unless you change it, because like Eric's doing right now, instead of his usual water on the rocks, he wants a lemonade. Oh, okay, that's got a kick to it. Okay. And it's not the hard lemonade. We're going to be clear on that. We're not going to give you hard lemonade. We'll give you the regular. Andrea's got an iced tea coming right up. I'm just going to salute the fact that hubby's back at work. That's terrific news. You want a milkshake, Rapsuka? Milkshake? Okay. Very nice. Is that for you or you buying for somebody else? You're not one normally to order milkshakes. Okay. See what else is going on here. No, that's not happening to us. Okay. Fireball milkshake sounds like an interesting concoction. Oh, for Tina. Milkshake for Tina? Drex is part of the picture today on lap. Getting cuddles before Andrea leaves, Mom leaves for work. I think that's important. You cuddle as long as Drax wants to. We had an unfortunate cat story today in our area. Since you're talking about cats. Canada Dan here. Good morning, Canada Dan. Welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Where are you? What are you drinking today? What are you drinking today? They got something going on in Canada, which is kind of interesting. We'll talk about that in a minute. a National Dump the Pump Day. What's your gas situation over there everywhere? What are your gas prices looking like right now? Because we're starting to see them kind of ease down a little bit, down below $4. They're in the 380s range right now. What? We'll tell you in a second here. I got a traffic update, and then I want to tell you what's going on in Canada. And it's got something to do with the fact that some of the World Cup action is happening there, as so much of it is happening here in the U.S. Oh, Carrie's up. Now I have to whisper. Great. All right, guys, keep it down the rest of the show and rest of the time that we spend together, okay? We have to keep it down. We have to keep it down. It's 4:09 right now in Phoenix. 4:09. Tina Jr.'s up. She's on vacation this week, and that means she gets to be around here, and she's listening and doesn't want to hear a whole lot. Nothing happening that's being reported close to home right now, but if you're in the area of 75, northbound side of 75 in Oakland County over by Sashabaw Road, that has the left and center lanes blocked because of a crash, a slowdown spot there, but so far the only one we're picking up. Vehicle City traffic information all the time at classicfox.com/traffic, and when you spot a crash, please let us know what's going on at 810-230-WRSR. That is 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
College of Music, is highly acclaimed as a premier jazz and rock drummer, and served as Lenny Kravitz's touring drummer for an 18-year stretch starting in 1993. She met Carlos at a European festival while she was still touring with Lenny Kravitz. He proposed to her on stage in July of 2010, right after her drum solo during a concert in Illinois. The couple tied the knot on December 19th of 2010 in Maui, Hawaii, and she serves now as the regular touring drummer for the Santana Band. They play Pine Knob tonight with the Doobie Brothers, so let's get into it with Cindy Blackman Santana. Carlos and the band with She's Not There on 103.9 The Fox.
They are finally dropping for now in Canada. Those gas prices are dropping. And they seem to be everywhere somewhat. Not drastic drops right now by any means that I've seen, but it is getting a little bit easier to buy some gas, particularly now since we're getting to the holiday weekend. And AAA says that when we get over to the 4th of July weekend, it's not going to matter what the gas prices are. 72 million people are planning on going somewhere over the holiday weekend. Celebrate America's 250th. And most of that's going to be by either car or bus. They're going to be hitting the roads. There's going to be about 100 million doing air travel, but that's it. Bacon sandwich. Rob Suka, bacon sandwich. $5.80 in California. $2.95 diesel in Finland. $2.95 for diesel. Diesel is just out of sight here. It's been over $6 at times. It's 5 something last I looked here. I think I was looking at that. I don't really buy diesel, so I don't look as closely to that, but that's what it was. It was like $6.20 at one point. So what's going on in Canada? Bursey Park is a home to a much-loved fountain that features canine sculptures that shoot out water out of their mouths. But now there is a new dog in town, or maybe you want to call it a new Doug in town, because thousands have already flocked to the Toronto park to catch a glimpse of a beaver sculpture nicknamed Doug. Doug the Beaver. You're going to treat your stepson to crumble cookies this weekend. I've heard of those. Are those especially good, Andrea? Because I don't know. I've heard of crumble. That's kind of a new established place over there. But I don't know the quality of the cookies, and I love cookies. Never heard that story. No. Not about the beaver sculpture, no. This World Cup themed contest here, the Giant Beaver Quest Challenge participants have to find 51 beaver statues on display in the Old Town Toronto neighborhood, Bursey Park. Robin Posner is with the Neighborhood Business Improvement Area said that we expect it's going to be something that people who are coming in from out of town and looking for something to do and keep their kids busy will love to do. It is easy to participate in this. Old Town is about 2.5 miles from Toronto Stadium, which is going to host 6 World Cup matches starting tomorrow. And Canada, which is one of 3 host nations along with the U.S. and Mexico, takes on Bosnia and Herzegovina. When city officials expect 300,000 visitors to descend on Toronto over the course of 3 weeks. And people like Canada Dan will be there to host them. 300,000 people to watch the World Cup. Maybe you'll be on the radio today. The brownie batter cookie is the best at crumble. The brownie batter cookie. Where is that? Where is that? The brownie crumble? I know it's just established recently in this area. The beaver hunt, according to this guy Posner, is intended as an enjoyable diversion and will encourage tourists to get to know its neighborhood and its businesses. If you're looking for the beaver sculptures, that's kind of like a scavenger hunt for the World Cup. $2,000 for 2 people to see the World Cup over there. One in Davis and one in Saginaw. I have to check that out.
Flashbacks we're going to do because, well, they're playing tonight at Pine Knob. Then we'll circle around for that trivia question, all right? It's the Doobies now. Long train running on 103.9 The Fox.
Mexico's a good team, reports our scout, Rob Suka. Scavenger hunt in Canada. The Canada Dan's going to be busy with that one. We are busy trying to keep stock with the beverages you all want here in the Hal Hole Saloon, unlike what's happening where they're drinking them dry in Boston, Massachusetts, running out of beer, running out of everything else. Boston Taproom said the influx of Scottish fans in town to catch the World Cup action there caused it to sell 4 times as much Samuel Adams Boston Lager from Thursday to Sunday last week as the bar normally would on a 4-day weekend. The taproom ended up running out of Boston Lager, leading the company to schedule an emergency delivery on Saturday morning. Noel Summers, who's the chief operating officer at Hennessy's Bar in downtown Boston, said that facility sold out of beer on Sunday. Paul Morris of the White Bull Tavern said his business also ran out of beer, with a particular rush on Tennant's Lager, which is the most popular beer in Scotland. We're not running out of stuff. The most popular beer here doesn't seem to ever get ordered. However, Fireball gets ordered all the time over here. The flavors change weekly, but they have some that stay the same, and we're talking cookies right now there. When you're talking about crumble and what we're seeing from the report from Andrea. Dr. Pepper, Boss Lady's here with a large Dr. Pepper order with vanilla and chocolate flavoring like the Sonic used to put in for you. Well, okay, we can't let the Sonic get upper hand on this, so it's coming. Large Dr. Pepper with vanilla and chocolate flavoring. That would be an interesting taste. Being a Dr. Pepper fan that I am, that would be an interesting taste. I don't know. Certain things, you drink a little bit too much of it and you start to feel a little older than you are. But you're never going to feel as old as, remember how we talked to you about how old you feel? I want to know how many of you feel as old as a tortoise named Jonathan feels, who is right now in the record books as the world's oldest living land animal. It's a tortoise named Jonathan, a Seychelles giant tortoise, lives on the island of St. Helena, was a full-grown adult of at least 50 years when he arrived there from the Seychelles in 1882. Birth year is estimated to be 1832 at the latest, but researchers think he might even be older than that. Jonathan the tortoise, according to his handlers, has lost his sense of vision, lost his sense of smell, but continues to eat, sunbathe, and mate. Even at 194 years old, he can still mate.
The Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers with Santana at Pine Knob tonight. What a show that will be. I think the weather's going to be okay. Gradual clearing through the day. It's cloudy now, but apparently we're going to stay dry, or so they say. It's going to be breezy, but we're looking at an overnight low of 54, so should be okay for the concert tonight.
Yeah, just wear long sleeves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you need.
As long as as you're dry, everything else can be dealt with, right?
You got it.
All right, now with the trivia question. The phone number
Tina's chances are good.
230-9777. My goodness, did I leave my brain at home? I must have.
Did the doctor switch up your meds?
I don't know. Am I having a stroke? I don't know what's going on.
I have those days, so I can sympathize.
Good Lord. So, let's see who was paying attention, all right? Especially since we slipped another song at you. What musician did Santana's wife play drums for before joining her husband's band?
Boy, yeah, you said that and I didn't pay attention either.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I heard you saying that. Oh, doggone it.
Darn it.
All right, 810-230-9777. If you've got time to look it up and call, 810-230-9777 is the number to call. And the first person to get it right is going to get their choice of prizes, tickets to Comerica Park for next Monday or Wednesday night, the Tigers and Yankees. Those are 4 reserved seats in the owner's section, the ones we keep giving away. And the Flint City AFC soccer tickets are also 4-packs for Atwood Stadium next week on Friday the 26th for the ladies and on Saturday the 27th for the men. We also have freaking unbelievable burgers. You can choose those. Or, again, this is a great Father's Day gift. You want to send Dad and the family over to the Hot Rod and Bike Fest this Sunday at the Eastern Michigan Fairgrounds in Imlay City. We've got 4 tickets for that as well. Let's go to the phones.
Good morning, the Fox. Do you know what who that musician was?
Well, I'm the wild cast here. Doobie Brothers.
Incorrect.
Keep trying.
Good morning, the Fox. Who did Santana's wife play drums for before?
Lenny Kravitz.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Lenny Kravitz. I would love to meet Lenny Kravitz.
He looks kind of cool, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does. There's something about him, yeah.
He's very sexy, too. So who's on our phone this morning? Well, I know you.
That's the first thing I would have said about Lenny Kravitz, but okay. Go ahead.
Who's on our phone this morning?
Tony.
Tony, how are you?
I am good. How about you guys?
Very well. Thank you very much. Are you going to take Tigers tickets, soccer tickets?
Wednesday night Tigers tickets.
Wednesday Tiger tickets. All right, Tony. You ain't got time. We'll get some info off the air. But who just hooked you up with 4 great seats to see the Tigers this morning?
Lenny Kravitz, Steph Barber, Johnny Burke, and 103 The Fox.
That works. Thank you.
Andrea's going to a Tigers game in July. That'll be a good time. And welcome in again to our newest who are jumping in here to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. Ohio Kim. And good evening, Mel Mel. What are you gals drinking today? Pull up a chair, sit on down, pour out your troubles to your friendly neighborhood barkeep. And we're here for that. And other things like traffic and the news. Got news coming up. We're going to be doing our crossword puzzle. Maybe finishing it today. We're getting close. Maybe. That's the goal. We're getting close. Mel's got coffee coming right up. It's hot. It is fresh right out of the pot. Ready to go. Freshly brewed. And the aroma is amazing. Same thing for Ohio Kim. Ladies, you are taken care of. We have... I always love when brewing coffee. Always love brewing coffee. That's like one of the favorite things ever. That is one thing. Never get tired of that. You want a Tigers hoodie. Now we have a wrestling match going on. Andrea is giving us a play-by-play of Drax and Anna, who are wrestling. We have a situation, you're now talking about 2 cats. We have a situation where there was a home in our region that had over 100 of them. And only 28 of them managed to survive this horrible residence where they were living. And it's looking like it was really a kind of a horrible existence for them. The 28 of them even managed to make it out. It was kind of a, if you want to call it any kind of positive, we did. But that was it. So now the lady who lives there, and you know, anytime we hear of these kind of things where there's somebody who's overrun with a particular kind of an animal, it's like they start with one, and then they got to save all of them, and then it gets out of control. You know, that's what it just seems to me like that seems to be the most common way things happen. They start with the idea, we got to save them all, and I believe me, that is a noble thought and a noble intention. But then you want to do it yourself, you get no help, and here you end up with 5 cats, and then 10, and then 30, and then finally you've got 100. And that's kind of what happens over here. That is difficult. Now, granted, cats may be a little bit less demanding when it comes to care than dogs are, but at some point you get too many of even them. So it is a sad situation for sure. We're going to be doing that, talking about that in a minute here on our newscast, which is coming up. Powerball is growing. Boss Lady seems lost. You drink a little bit too much of that Dr. Pepper with the other stuff infused into it, and it's, the side effects can be devastating. Can you see the peonies? You could if they were still alive. One, it's too cloudy right now, so it's not very picturesque. And two, those things were dead a week ago. Do those things last like maybe 2 days or something? And mosquitoes last longer than peonies do, it seems. Like, geez. Anybody got some that are still living? A lot of mosquitoes there. Rob Suka says that even though they're happy people, they're still swatting mosquitoes. More rain over the weekend in Bama. We're supposed to probably get some today here. Okay, let's see what's going on here before we get to the news. I think we're still going, both of them. All right. Temperature is still holding at around 64 in our town so far. They're not dead. They got crunchy, dry, but the pink ones are doing fine. Linda's peonies are working fine. And the roofers did not stomp them much. Are they done? Are the roofers still working? I know that you were talking about and reporting that Hendricks was not happy with hearing all of that going on. Yeah, it's still kind of cloudy today to start with. That's kind of the forecast for most of it. Weekend's going to be fairly nice. And then, of course, when summer arrives on Sunday, the roof is done. Good, cool. Awesome. Starting off summer in the 70s pretty much every day next week, according to the long-term forecast. So starting off in pretty comfortable shape, just like we're ending the spring season after the brief bout with 90-degree plus last week for 2 days, maybe almost 3. National Dump the Pump Day. This is what we're looking at in terms of how much we still have to do on our puzzle. We don't have much. So I'm optimistic we're going to be able to finish this thing up. Meanwhile, Boss Lady's not going to help you. She's going to the games and surveys page of her of her agenda today. We are getting ready to go to the news part of what we do. After Johnny and Steph talk about what they're going to talk about.
Father's Day is Sunday. And by the way, just forget the gifts, because sometimes it's just what your kids say that you remember forever.
Now, an ordinary kid on Father's Day.
What can I say about my dad? His jokes are pretty dumb, but I laugh because I don't want him to feel like an idiot. I think he knows, though. Mom's always saying, your dad can be such an idiot. He says bad words, like a lot. And why does he always scream at the TV? He knows they can't hear him, right? Dad always says, I need to get in shape. Why, Dad? Round is a shape. I like that he's squishy. He's like a big beanbag chair with arms, and I love his hugs. I love you, Daddy. And I hope when I turn 16, just like Mommy did, I get pregnant by somebody as awesome as you. Happy Father's Day.
This has been An Ordinary Kid on Father's Day.
Yeah.
I love that round is a shape.
News.
Let's head to the Hal Hole now for all the real news. And with that, Dad Hal Maas.
5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox, brought to you by Fox Big Deals. 103.9 The Fox wants you to save up to 50% at your favorite local businesses, restaurants, services, and more. It's Fox Big Deals. Visit foxbigdeals.com or click the link at classicfox.com. Like Fox Big Deals on Facebook. Ground broken yesterday on a new high school that will be built on the Crapo Street site, formerly occupied by Flint Central High School. Mott Foundation committed up to $100 million to that project, while another $36 million came from the state of Michigan. Case of animal cruelty discovered inside a home in Lapeer County as investigators discovered as many as 73 dead cats inside the residence in Dryden Township. Another 28 cats were still alive and rescued from the scene. Emily Korolski has reportedly been arraigned on a felony charge of abandoning and cruelty to animals. Yet another delay in the jury trial for Flint's First Ward City Councilman Leon L. Alleman. The trial that was originally scheduled for March, then pushed back to May, later June, and now on the docket for October. El Alaman is facing charges that include assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder, connected to the incident last July in which he allegedly punched and choked a woman at a residence in Mount Morris Township. Reports say that the trial delay is the result of an improperly subpoenaed witness. The Tigers lost to the Houston Astros 4-2 yesterday, falling 2 of the 3 games in that series. They fell in those 2 and now have the day off, getting ready for the weekend, while the Great Lakes Loons lost to the Lake County Captains 7-3 last night. They're scheduled to play a doubleheader tonight in Midland. It's 5:35 p.m. first pitch out at Dow Diamond. And the first round of the U.S. Open teeing off this morning. That's the third of golf's major tournaments. And to cap this one off, nobody won the Powerball jackpot last night. That's going to push the prize up to $302 million. That's 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox. Today's forecast calling for cloud cover for the most part. Temperatures topping out around 69 degrees with winds out of the west at 14 to 16. They'll gust to about 29 miles an hour. Clouds gradually moving out tonight, leaving us with clear skies overnight and down around 53 for a low. Tomorrow, the Juneteenth holiday, means back come the clouds. We'll be back up around 74. And then for Saturday, sunshine expected, but perhaps with some occasional showers that could include periods of thunderstorms by mid-afternoon and about 75 degrees. Right now, it's 64 in Flint, and in Saginaw, 61.
On the state park in Flint and a trail that they're going to be building there pretty soon. It's going to cost $1.2 million, so it's a hell of a trail.
I guess.
We'll explain next after the Eagle on the Fox.
And while they're doing that, let's see how much more headway we can make on our puzzle. All right? Y'all ready? Everybody feeling sharp? You got your beverages, and some of you needed the coffee to sharpen you up. Others work off of Fireball, which brings some success to some. Others, well, you know, if Dr. Pepper works for you, it works for you. Okay? Let's see what we got going on here. All right, let's back to our fun. Let's see what we can come up with here. Let's start with, what do we want to start with? We want to start over here. We want to start over to 19 down. Let's see what we can do with that. 19 down. Rudimentary is going to be the clue for 19 down. Rudimentary. And we start with the blank A, blank, blank, blank. That's, of course, a live square right there. 900 million limit for Powerball? No, we've been in the billions before. Three or four times we've crossed a billion mark in Powerball. There was a Michigan winner of over $1 billion in one of the games. That was almost a year ago now, it seems to me. So somebody can win. Somebody can win. It could be you. Rudimentary is the clue for this word. It is 5 letters. Blank A, blank, blank, blank. We're going to go over here also. We're going to go to 27 across. Snake's greeting. Snake's greeting. Blank, blank, S. Blank, blank, S. Eric's saying basic, Tina's saying basic, Rob Suka's saying basic, and none of that's not right. Basic is, although the start of that word is correct. You're very warm. You're very warm closing in on that word. Rudimentary. Ohio Kim said hiss. That's close. Tina's we've got an HSS. That's closer. Rob Suka said HSS. That's closer also. Closer also. And we also have this one down here that we were working on yesterday and we didn't quite get finished with. And it was secret liaisons. Secret liaisons. And that was, and I told you there's kind of a French kind of word there. Blank M, blank, 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 blank. Based is, again, close for that word. It's close, but it's not what we're looking for. It's close, close, close. Okay, now we've got the snake sound because we've got Tina saying S, Ohio Kim saying S, Rob Suka saying S. That's what we got. S, S, S. That's that word and that sound that we're looking for. Now we're over here looking for secret liaisons, and we'll pick up on that in a minute. And think French when you're talking about that. Think French when we're talking about that. In a second, after whatever they're talking about here. Linda says basis. We're getting closer. The fires are starting to burn now. We're so close to this.
Staff announcer tells you when to call in, and then you'll be the 9th caller and you win the prize. And that also puts you in the grand prize drawing for this month. Next Friday, a week from tomorrow, we draw for a $1,103.90 Mad Money Cash in your hands prize, and that's for one of the people who already won $103.90. So somebody's going to end up with, let me do a quick math here, $1,207.80.
Yeah.
And somebody gets that for this month, and then again next month we do it at the end of July as well. We do it all month of July on Thursdays, and then the same thing in August. And then at the end of August we give away another $1,000 grand prize.
Figure out that between the people winning right here on the Fox and the money donated to the local cancer charities, Streeter Brothers is
it's not
spending
basin.
$16,000.
Well, at least 15. It's closer to 15, but yeah. That's how much money they're giving, because for those of you who don't know, we don't talk about this all the time, but
Lyman is here. Welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon, where everybody knows your name. What are you drinking?
Yes.
As we've been mentioning, and they've been doing this with us for years. That's how we initially got together with Streeter Brothers, basically, was charity work. They love to help the charities, especially the cancer charities. Their matriarch of their family, Goldie Streeter, passed from breast cancer, and they have ever since tried to do what they can in honor of her. So they do that. They give you the money, and they give the cancer prize. They double it. by giving the other matching fund to the United
Fireballs for Slime Man. You buying?
Feel good about that too. Your chance to win that could be coming up at any time. The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph on the way. But wait, there's more. Because we also have those freaking unbelievable burgers to give away.
Yes.
So we have a gift certificate for that. All of those prizes just around the corner here on the Fox.
This hour is service of Genesee County Parks, and spring is calling. Get outside in Genesee County Parks. From fresh trails to peaceful lakes, there's something new to explore every day. For more info, visit GeneseeCountyParks.org.
Now hiring.
Okay, let's get over to the traffic and then get back to the puzzle. Let's get over to the traffic and then we'll get back to the puzzle. We got a little bit of an issue for some of the traffic today. 69, that's still going on. All right. That's still going. Yeah, okay. All right.
Detroit, the Tiger Sound of Summer post-game concert series presented by Rocket returns to Comerica Park for the 2026 season with a brand new all-star lineup. Following the game, June 19th.
Slime Man wants to know how everybody's doing. Answer him with that while we're waiting on getting done with traffic, and then we'll get back to the puzzle, which is now in motion, and we're starting to pick up a little momentum toward getting it done.
Access with limited VIP field passes available.
GAE treats the inflammation blood vessels which lead to controlled knee joint pain. Similar procedures are available for chronic hip pain, shoulder pain, and plantar fasciitis. Your days of pain and discomfort can come to an
You're getting your answers there, Slime Man. Everybody, we're running the gamut as far as mood right now.
major joint replacement. If you've been living with chronic pain in your knees, hip, shoulder, or heel, if you've been told you need a joint replacement, contact the Vascular Institute of Michigan today for a consultation. This minimally invasive outpatient procedure can help you become pain-free. Call the Vascular Institute of Michigan at 810-535-5555 or go to vascularim.com.
The Vascular Institute of Michigan. These guys got it right.
Why let your savings sit still when it could be working for you? At Horizon Bank, our money market accounts give you strong rates and easy access to your cash, so your money stays flexible while it grows. Looking for something more secure? Our CDs offer guaranteed growth with terms that fit your goals, whether you're planning ahead or building for the future. Visit horizonbank.com to find the right fit for your money and start earning more today. Horizon Bank. Member FDIC.
At Premier Rental Purchase in Owasso, you can rent or buy with very little down. We're fully stocked with killer deals on all furniture, TVs, appliances, and more. Act now. Call ahead with any questions at 989-720-4388. Premier Rental Purchase is next to Mars Furniture in Owasso. Online at owassopremier.com. Like us on Facebook.
Traffic. 3.9, the Fox. Eagle City traffic.
Things are moving along pretty well on the freeways and the surface streets in the immediate vicinity. If you are fanning out and have business in other spots today, we've got a couple of points where there's still delays. One of them in Ingham County, westbound Business 69 at Lake Lansing Road. That is closed and has been for a couple of hours due to an earlier crash. And if you're on northbound 75 coming up from Oakland County, there's a crash that's got the left and center lanes blocked at Sashbaugh. Vehicle city traffic information all the time, anytime is found at classicfox.com/traffic. And when you spot a crash, tell us what's going on at 810-230-WRSR. That is 810-230-9777. You'll be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox. Back now to our puzzle. All right. We've been kind of playing around with this one, number 19 down, and that is rudimentary. That's the clue, rudimentary. We've been all around this. We've been all around this word. We have not quite nailed it, but we are all around it today. You want a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Fire that one right up here. Rob Suka drinking fireballs every day. Eric came up with the word that we're looking for. It's basil. B-A-S-A-L. B-A-S-A-L was the word that we were looking for. So we're knocking them out here. We're getting another one. Let's go to the 3-letter words and see if we can get those also. And by the way, before we're done, let's go 32 across again. It's 32 A.M. A.M. blank, 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 blank. And the 32 clue is secret liaisons. Secret liaisons. A.M. blank, 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 blank. And remember I was saying about thinking French for that one. Think French if you can do that. How about 33 down while we're in that neighborhood? Kayaking, maybe. Kayaking, maybe. Blank, blank, blank. I blank G. Tina says amore, and because she said the word she's got it spelled incorrectly, but that doesn't matter. She's got the right idea. Amours is what we were looking for that word. Amours. That's secret liaisons. Amours. That's going to help you with this one. 33 down. O blank blank. I blank G. The clue is kayaking, maybe. O blank blank. I blank G. How about 36 across? Shines as silver. Shines as silver. G-L-E blank blank blank. Shines as silver. G-L-E blank blank blank. All right, Eric says oaring, and oaring is what we were looking for. O-A-R-I-N-G when it comes to kayaking, maybe. Tina says gleaming. Well, you know what? Gleams is what we wanted. That's it. And Linda and Andrea both have it as well, so gleams is what we're after. There we go. That was a big one. All right, hang on a second. We got something going on in the air. It's a contest.
810-230-9777. Good luck from Fred's Classic Rock 103.9 The Fox. Caller number 9 at 810-230-9777 is going to get $103.90 richer and maybe more. Call now to win on The Fox.
All right. Let me see. We're just kind of playing a little bit of a lightning around here, going around the board to see where the ones are that are going to be able to help you. By getting one, they're going to be able to help you get a couple of more in as well. Let's go to, what do we want to do? Let's give you to 42 down. 42 down is 3 letters, and the clue there is lead in for light or night. Lead in for night, light or night. Lead in for light or night. T blank I. The lead in for light or night. T blank I. Tina said gleams. The damn phone said gleaming on their own. Phone, awesome technology these days. Just terrific. Okay, the lead in for light or night. So it's kind of like the start of the word for either light or night. Twi, that's it. Linda's got it, twi. Like twilight, twilight. There you go. $41 down is right next to it. Suffix with cardi. N blank L. Think this one is for the birds. Suffix with cardi. Rob Suka got it right. Tina got it right on the twi. Suffix with cardi. Think birds on this one. Cardi, N blank L. Cardi, N blank L. No, there you go. Cardinal. Linda's got that one, and there we are with that whole section finished up now. Rob Suka got it. We've got it all figured out. Now, let's go back up here because now we're starting to kick it. We're down to the final few words, final few letters. Let's go up here. We were working on this one earlier in the week, and we're having issues with it. 12 across. Catalyst. Catalyst. 4 letters. Blank, 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 R. The clue is catalyst. To help you with that one, let's go to 2 down. Rob Suka wants a strong coffee. You got to work off the fireball. Ooh, we had too many. Andrea's right on that. No. Number 2 down is, what did we say? It was going to be votes against. Votes against. Tina said user. Not user, but you're close. Close, close, close. Not user, but something, maybe. That's close. Catalyst is the clue. And we can add this to it. What's the clue for 29 down? 29 down is staged attention getter. Staged attention getter for 29 down, which was this one. Staged attention getter. We never even touched that one. And we kind of stayed away from that because I thought that was going to be an issue. We're going to go back up here to 2 down, which says votes against. N blank S. N blank S. And that is votes against. PR stunt. Yes, there you go. Exactly. PR stunt. Back to the air for the winner.
This is Amanda. Amanda, how are you? I'm good. Good. What, $103.90 make you better?
Yes, it would.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're also in the grand prize drawing next Friday for this month for $1,103.90. It's mad money from our friends at Streeter Brothers Concrete Contractors of Burton at 103.9 The Fox. Congratulations.
Thank you.
More opportunities coming up again with Steve Driver and Mark Simons as the day goes on. Make sure you're listening for those. And, of course, next week the grand prize drawing is coming up a week from tomorrow. Can't wait to get that first $1,103.90 out. And, of course, then we will do that again at the end of July and the end of August.
How does it work? Oh, I had to turn my mic on. Told you this morning, right off the bat, that I left my brain at home.
You got to stop drinking those martinis on your way to work.
But hey, we still have a $20 gift card for freaking unbelievable burgers to give away, don't we?
Yep, we'll be having that coming up sometime this hour. And that'll be, if you want to make a pledge to the Grand Traverse Greenway Trail, a small drop in the bucket for what's necessary. The Mott Foundation just pledged $1.2 million.
We got it. Linda's got nose, Eric's got nose, and that was what we wanted. N-O-S, nose. Votes against.
Going to be opening up. I think it's this summer they're going to start to open that thing up.
Yeah, that would be great.
So the Genesee County Board of Commissioners was expected yesterday. I haven't read up on it if there's been an update on the internet yet. I haven't found it. But they were considering the grant for the first phase of the work from Kersley Street to Fenton Road when they met yesterday. Now, what is going on here is that County Parks and Recreation Director Patrick Linehan said the construction of the Grand Traverse Greenway Trail is expected to start this year, with a second phase from Fenton to Hemp Hill Roads constructed as additional funding is secured. So the $1.2 million is only for the first half.
Okay.
This, Flint officials have described this as the final piece in better connecting the city to what's known as the Iron Bell Trail. Have you heard of this yet?
I have not.
It stretches, or will anyway when it's complete, from the western Upper Peninsula to Belle Isle in Detroit. It's a trail.
Really?
Yeah, and it was former Governor Rick Snyder that first proposed this concept back in 2012. Communities across the state have contributed funding and planning to connect existing and new trails to form it, and Linehan told commissioners in a staff review that the trail work will fill a critical gap in this international, what do they call it, trail? Forgot it, the International Iron Belt, or rather the Iron Belt Trail, not the International, the Iron Belt Trail, connecting various parts of the 230 acres of interconnected green spaces, parks, and trailways that make up the new state park. So this is going to be, this new state park in front's 230 acres.
Okay,
It's a big deal. And they're going to connect this trail that connects this park, all of the parts of this park together with the...
Rob Suka, what are you thinking? You've had too many fireballs already.
down to Middle Ohio.
Jason's here. Good morning, Jason. Welcome to the Hal Hole Saloon. Everybody knows your name. What are you drinking?
Whitmer announced the establishment of the state park back in March of 2022. This planning, though, dates back several decades, according to the city of Flint, which used $725,000 in grants in 2009 to purchase that 3-mile stretch of abandoned CSX railroad right-of-way for it.
Coffee coming right up. Several people have ordered it.
This thing is going to be an
Hot,
expensive project,
fresh,
but it's going to be a beautiful trail.
ready to go.
And I love the idea that we've got this trail that connects the whole state of Michigan.
I like it too.
But it'll be, when it's complete, I don't know how long that'll take, but what a great idea. It's 8:24 right now, 24 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning.
Back to business. Fresh coffee coming here. Tina is going to recommend a Fireball and black coffee for you because it does wonders for her. Let's go to 12 again and see if we can revisit that. Catalyst is our word. That is the clue. This is catalyst. Blank O, blank R is our word that we're looking for. Blank O, blank R. And while we're in this general vicinity, let me give this one to you because some of you are bird fans. 18 is birds with long curved beaks. 18 across is birds with long curved beaks. Blank, B-I-S, blank S. Birds with long curved beaks. Where is Sween? I don't know. I haven't seen him today. He's been kind of spotty. He's been kind of busy, I think, with work and so forth. Birds with long curved beaks is what we're looking for here, and it's blank, B-I-S, blank S. Chris is still here, for those who were wondering. He's still here. He's over in the corner there, watching you guys kick butt on this crossword puzzle. And apparently it's not good enough for Rob Suka. He wants us to buy another one. Hey, Eric is saying ibises, or is it, that's what I want, is I-B-I-S-E-S. That's what we've got, and that's what we wanted. I-B-I-S-E-S, it is the bird with the long curved beaks. I-B-I-S-E-S, ibises. Which means that we can now start looking at getting this thing over with. We are getting close. Let's go over here because we don't want to forget over here we got 8 down. 8 down is still missing a word, a letter. 8 down is circled wagon defense. Circled wagon defense. L-A-A blank E-R. Circled wagon defense. And that one, you probably have to guess it's your one letter because there's nothing else to help you coming across. So that's where we're focusing our attention. We've got that one and we've got these. We want to get this catalyst word done too. That might help you knock out these. Catalyst, blank O, blank R. We were close earlier with a couple of earlier guesses on this one. But at the moment, this is all we have left. Everything else is done. All the bottom half is done. Bottom 2/3 is done. And run through the letters to get to this one. Eric's saying lager, and that's what we've got. L-A-G-E-R. L-A-A-G-E-R was what we were looking for that. That was what we were looking for there. So we're done with all of that. Now we're going to close in with these because these are the only ones left. We got 3 letters to knock out. Just 3. Lager, yes. Blank O, blank R is the word that we're looking for with the clue being catalyst. Catalyst. What is a lager? It's called the circled wagon defense. Circled wagon defense. Yeah, lager is also a beer, but that one has, I think, 1 A in it. Blank O, blank R is a catalyst. Catalyst. You thought it was a beer. How about down, 3 down? Maybe that helps us a little bit too. A wee ancestor, the wee ancestor. N blank S. The wee ancestor. Coin Collector Houston's here. Welcome. Good morning. It's not new. We're getting close, though. It's close. N blank S. N blank S. N-E-S. There you go. That's what we wanted for. N-E-S. The wee ancestor. Coin Collector Houston's got that one. So does Rapsuka have that one. And there is 12 across. Here we are. Now we're close. Now we should nail this. 12 across. Catalyst. Blank. O-E-R. Blank, O-E-R. What's the catalyst? The catalyst. Spell checker. Spell checker is nailing people. Catalyst. Tina says doer. There you go. Doer. That is a doer. Beautiful. Rapsuka says doer. Now we've got 1 letter, only 1 left to knock this out and be done with it. Now here's the final word. Some sonata movements. We talked about this one right at the very first day, and I don't know if people were on that one at all. But this is the clue that we're going to give you. Some sonata movements. A-D-A blank I-O-S. 1 letter is left to finish this out. A-D-A blank I-O-S, some sonata movements. So we're talking musically here now. We're talking musically. We're talking musically here. Just one letter remaining. ADA blank IOS. Some sonata movements. If any of you ever had music class. Okay, Eric came up with adagios, and that's what we're looking for, adagios. The G was the missing letter to wrap things up for us. ADAGIOS, adagios, are sonata movements. And with that, our puzzle is done. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Thank you very much for your attention, your attendance, your answers, your patience, being here in the Hal Hole Saloon where it is now closing time. So have a pleasant, peaceful, productive rest of your day. Come back tomorrow morning because it's going to be busy, loaded with stuff to do. Even though it's a holiday in the United States, it's Juneteenth. But we will still be here both on the show and on our live stream. And we'll be back starting off with our TikTok stuff. Then we go to Facebook and then to YouTube. We will see all of you guys again after you've had that pleasant, peaceful, productive day today. Back here in the Hal Hole with your friends, the Hal Raisers, tomorrow morning. Okay?